But like,
So it wasn't no white folks?
it had like a handful. In the movie, it had like maybe, literally, I can count maybe 5.
Jeez.
5 white
So
people.
like the cameraman was black?
Production people. The 89%, that's mainly, the reason it's 11% because they clearly had a lot of white people behind the scenes. But it was mainly like, they're working, okay, this guy, he's costume design, but he has white people, some white people working under him. But it was a black guy. It was the first, like, I was like, God damn.
So who did I mean, because I couldn't see Disney. It was just like, let's put Kwame.
200 fucking million. I couldn't believe it. It was the biggest, but because I never thought for some niggas, I never thought Disney with $200 fucking million. I could not fucking believe it.
What did they do in part 2? I know they at least had a white cameraman.
No. Well, I mean, yeah, but Chadwick died.
Yeah.
So part 2, plus it didn't make as much. And
They only made $1 billion.
oh no, I mean it did well, but it didn't do what they were expecting. You know,
They were just like, well,
yeah. No, but like come November, I'm feeling 2008-ish, because Biden was down. He was that first debate, as you know, my grandfather had Alzheimer's and dementia.
Yeah.
And him talking, and now keep in mind, they tell you the camera's gonna be on you when the other guy's talking. Listen, this ain't his first rodeo. He knows that. He's looking all wide-eyed, mouth hanging open. I saw my grandfather for a second. My grandfather but he had dementia. So
wow.
So when Biden is just sitting there wide-eyed and everything, then he just said, "Oh, I had a bad debate, dude." Obama had a bad debate with Mitt Romney the first go around. That was a bad debate.
That was a Michigan guy too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, he was as fake as a football bat. The dude came.
He was from Detroit, matter of fact, not just a Michigan
his
guy.
father used to be the governor, but he came to Detroit and said, He said, "I love Michigan. I love the trees."
The trees.
Are you
mean
kidding?
Detroit?
He said the trees. Yeah, because the guy knows when you come to Michigan, you come to see the damn trees. So, no, but like, and then to come to find out.
Well, Highland Park was the city of trees. Not a nickel bag or an eighth or 19 grams. No, I'm serious.
He, the first debate also, it was him and Michelle's anniversary. Because, you know, and clearly he must have got the sex before the debate because, you know, Romney came in, as the big winner, and Obama was like the big Lebowski. I was like, what the fuck happened?
We'll be getting a letter in the mail.
Yeah. So, but then he was also like 52, or 50. So Obama's next debate, okay, you know, he's on his game. Then Obama's third debate went in for the kill. So it's okay when you're young to have a bad debate. Biden said I had a bad debate. Dude, this is scorched earth. This is.
So you etch it in stone, Kamala Harris, 24.
If the projections hold and the enthusiasm holds, absolutely.
Okay, now I just wonder. I mean, and you're the politic guy. You know, that's what the P comes into politics. Now, when they say Donald Trump is for the rich, the 1%, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, who are all the other people? They're just the regular, not average, middle class. Like, is he going for them? I don't get it.
Of course not.
Hold on, so
of course not.
Do they know this?
No, because they watch Fox News and they don't tell them that. Dude,
are you serious?
The tax cut, this dude passed helped only the 1%. Trump had a lot of them in there. Said, "I just saved you guys a lot of money."
And just said, "Y'all."
Yeah. He never, and they never wanted to. If this is this big accomplishment, wow, a tax cut, they never wanted to talk about it again. For that reason. Reagan was the best at it. You get these low-income, poor people that a lot of times are white. You get them to vote against their economic interests, and lie to them.
Blacks.
Well, yeah, you tell them, hey, it's great, and it's just more. They're still in the same situation. There's no come up because they are for corporations, anti-union, the rich, the elite.
So when I see commercials like people against Donald Trump, this man right here did this to this black job. This man right here said he's going to take your Social Security away. Could he just do that? I mean, is that what he plans on doing?
Well, see, this is this is the blatant dumbass ignorance.
Do they know that? Like, hey, grandma's going to leave.
They put it out in text. Project 2025.
Does grandma out of Oka Shore, Wisconsin,
or
does she?
Chappaqua, New York.
Right. I mean, do they know that grandma? Hell, me, I'm on dialysis. So if he said that, of course I'm not. That's. And I like Trump. I love the character.
No.
Yeah, I love the hotel.
You
can't say it too loud.
So
I'm white.
Yeah. No, but like,
will that be discrimination because I'm with a black station and I'm white? I didn't put down nothing on my app.
Disclaimer, that's why, like what Dave Chappelle said. Well, I don't know if he's going to be a great president. He makes a swell hotel because I'm in one. No, like they put out this. It was 900 pages. Project 2025.
Yeah, what is? Oh my!
They're telling you what they're going to do if they win.
So that is real.
Yes.
Oh my God! Are you serious?
They had a guy in Congress sworn in and said, "Yes, I'm one of the writers of Project 25." He said, "Well, this is a conservative layout of what we would like to happen if there's a conservative president." So, i.e., he doesn't say Trump outright, but he said if Trump wins,
right,
this is the game. This is the game plan. What they're going to do. Like in Fox News. And they really walk a fine line ever since that they were pushing the voting machines. The voting machine.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, they got sued for nearly $1 billion because
they show the ID or something like that.
Yeah, because they had to settle because they said, all right, well, we're going to take this to trial, and Rupert Murdoch, who's 91, we're about to put his ass on a stand. And they said, oh, huh? So they settled immediately.
I was about to say something. I was probably going to get me fired. I'm sorry. Hey. It just confuses me. And like somebody saying, all right, look, that's like in high school, right? In high school, we vote for class president. Hey, I'm gonna take the pizza away. Vote for me. Yeah. Are you crazy?
Yeah. And now, see, this is also the problem.
Oh my God.
This is also the problem I have with the Democrats as well, because they only come out every 4 years when they need the black vote. But as a black man, so am I going to vote for the people who somewhat have my interests, or the way the MAGA wing has infiltrated the Republican Party? Am I going to vote for neo-Nazis? Because that's what not all Republicans. I'm talking about the MAGA wing. They have infiltrated and taken over the party of McCain and Reagan. They've been slaughtered. So the MAGA wing is taking over. That's why
McCain was dirty, man. Arizona.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, even if he had beat Obama, I know I would hate a lot of his policies, but I wouldn't think that he's going to try to tear up the Constitution. That's why Trump is saying, please vote for me this time. You'll never have to vote again.
No shit, because our voting rights would probably be gone.
Exactly. That's why, hell, also, Clarence Thomas, 75. Samuel Alito is 74. And
hold on, Charles, the same judge. What was his name? Again?
Clarence Thomas.
Clarence Thomas.
Let me just say this. He's a black man at 75, so he's at.
And he put his hand on my leg.
Yes,
Anita.
No, but like, so he's already at that age where black men start checking high blood pressure or heart attack. But like
I'm taking 3 pills.
So
I know.
the next president may select Supreme Court justice. That's
with all those other rules, right?
Yeah, because hell, Obama, I think in October 2015, one of the Scalia died.
Yeah,
the president is supposed to nominate someone and then go through that. Fucking Mitch McConnell sat on that bitch for a year and a half. Moscow Mitch himself. He sat on that goddamn Supreme Court for a year and a fucking half.
Why does he sound like a football coach?
Shit, I mean, good world.
Here comes the West Manchester Knickerbockers with Coach. What's his name again, Joey? Mitch McConnell.
Oh yeah, Moscow Mitch.
Moscow Mitch.
Yeah, he sat on that bitch for a year and a fucking half. So Obama would select another Supreme Court justice. So
it's politics.
Yeah, that's why Trump. He's like Fat Elvis in '77. No more new songs. I'm just going straight to the old hits. The greatest
he died
hits.
of constipation.
Oh, fucking his heart gave out.
On the toilet, right?
Well, not in the bathroom.
In the bathroom.
But people said on the toilet.
Due to constipation.
Yeah,
that can kill you.
Yeah, his fucking heart gave out. All the fucking drugs. This motherfucker was taking uppers and downers. His bodyguard had said this motherfucker took Demerol one day.
I can't wait to see the movie.
And this motherfucker was face first. He was so high. His face was in a bowl of soup. And the motherfucker was so high, he couldn't sit up. He was drowning in a fucking bowl of soup. Of course, his bodyguard, they said, oh, he's just in it for the fame. Okay. But yeah, so.
Jeez.
All the fucking drugs he was taking. And you gotta remember, just like Michael Jackson, all you gotta go to the doctor and, what was his name? Deepak Chopra. Yeah. Everyone started.
The guy from Friends.
He said, we hate you, because Michael would come to him all the time and get a script for Oxycontin or anything. So
now, how do you feel about that? What's his name? Matthew
Perry,
the one who just died. Swimming pool, whatever happened.
Yeah,
but they're trying to blame the drug dealer or the doctor.
Ain't that a bitch? Because they say what
you put him in his hand. You say take 1 per day.
Yeah,
fuck that.
Says it on the bottle,
right?
Too. So
childproof too.
Yeah, so he's a celebrity. The dude is multi-millionaire. All you got to do is go to the doctor. The doctor, if he gives a script and he clearly tells you what to take, that keeps him protected. And he doesn't have to discuss what he said to the patient, because that's privileged. So
just like what was the doctor with Michael Jackson?
I forget, it was some black guy, but
yeah. But it's funny how they can find the drug dealers that sold celebrities drugs that overdose. So.
Yeah, but it's the doctor's fault.
No, I'm talking about the drug dealers, the real drug dealers.
Oh, yeah.
I guess they are.
Yeah.
I mean, legally, jeez. Yeah. So what do you expect going on SmackDown coming up? They're getting ready for the pay-per-view. What should we be expecting tomorrow?
Well, I think it's going. I'm trying to think. Is it this week or is it next weekend? They're in Berlin.
Probably not this weekend. Probably next week.
Because if they're going to Berlin this weekend, then SmackDown clearly is going to be in Germany.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's going to probably just be a lot of fluff. A lot of fluff. I like what they're doing with Jacob Fatu. Fatu or Roman Reigns, he came in and his wrestling gear had a fucking boot.
Yeah, I've seen it.
On that, so I'm loving
he's of age. He's not young.
No, because he did the indies for years.
I don't really, unless I knew about him and he didn't go by that name, I don't recognize.
They have one of the guys that are in the bloodline, and by the way, they got Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, good Lord. Say that 10 times. But I think it's the other one that hasn't wrestled yet, Tonga Loa.
Is that Haku's son or something?
Both of them are Haku's sons.
Both of them. King Hunga.
Yeah, if Haku, just a damn death grip. But
The Colossal Connection.
But him and Andre.
Him and Andre. That was the weirdest. Who I know, Bobby was just like, "Come on, guys."
Yeah, they said, "You'll be the manager."
Right, so with his purple jacket.
Yeah, he said, "Okay,
I'll walk him down." I mean, who? It was Andre and Haku. Like, who was gonna beat them?
And Haku wrestled the whole match. Andre was just.
Did you get a quick come on!
Put you in the corner, just choke you over and over again,
and do the ring your arm.
Just step on your back.
Ooh!
Do that deal.
Has he always wore the... No, because back in the day he just wore the trunk.
Yeah, and then for some reason, I think
the
like
singlet.
86 or something like that, he started switching to the singlet.
Yeah, because Bobby... I remember seeing Bobby back in the day with the one...
Yeah, the damn singlet.
Yeah.
The one strap singlet at that.
What was his name? King Harley Race. Now, how did that become... Is it because of... How did Jerry Lawler become the king... And he was the king. I didn't
Well, because from the little I do know, I'm trying to remember, like Jerry had said in the 70s or something, it was something that he had said why he started, being the king and wearing and coming out with the crown.
Right.
Harley, it was a play on Jerry Lawler, but the way Vince thought, especially in the 80s, well, if no one's seen it on my TV, then it's never happened.
Oh,
so you're one of the greatest NWA wrestlers. You're King Harley Race, and it's like, dude. But
really, I didn't know it went like wow.
Yeah, I don't know why Vince. There was a lot of shit I couldn't.
Harley Race was like a southern. Well, he's from Kansas City.
Yeah, he was NWA.
Yeah, Ric Flair, right?
Yeah, I think
so.
The first
Ric Flair should have been the king after that, right?
Yeah, well, in theory, shit. You remember Haku was the king,
right?
Yeah. And right. They like it. So they, Haku really couldn't cut a promo.
Who was the best king? It was like Owen Hart, Triple H.
I remember when Randy Savage was the Macho King.
I even like Mabel.
Oh shit,
King Mabel.
The darkest damn time that dude couldn't.
Ooh, lift a leg. Do you remember on Thanksgiving or Survivor Series? I think Bobby, when he did a leg drop, he said, "Yeah, it's the big turkey right there." And he drew the picture of a turkey leg out of like Mabel's whole leg. He drew the whole turkey.
Yeah, because that must. He was another one that was dangerous.
Yeah. Ooh, Lord.
What's his name? Kevin Nash was saying they had that match at SummerSlam during the dark years, but he did this. He would do this fucking thing. Like Kevin Nash was saying,
that roll kick.
No, when he just sit there and like plop on your back.
What?
He would literally, say you're laying down, face back. He would just do and drop his whole ass and weight, plop on your back, like someone like just doing a leg drop, just plop. But his ass and everything be on your fucking back, and he injured Rikishi, and then Kevin Nash was like, he injured Rikishi, saying that if you injure a Samoan, you're really fucking up. No, he said he did that. He fucking pancaked my ass. He said I could barely fucking walk straight. For the rest of the match, turned to shit because his legs was fucking wobbly. And
Vince loved the big guys.
Yeah,
he loved Haystacks, Calhoun, King Kong, Bundy,
fucking Warrior,
Big John Studd. We're talking about the big guys, big, swole.
So what was his name? John Studd.
Big John Studd.
Vince McMahon was saying they had this thing where John Studd wanted to be the king of wrestling. Or not the king, but the giant in wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And so he'd come to the ring and walk over the top rope. Here he come over the top rope, and he said,
Dre does that.
No, he said, Andre walks over the top rope.
Right.
He said, if you can't respect that, then so they had a match, and basically John Studd was running through the back, grabbed his gear, and Vince was like, "Where are you going?" He said, "I gotta get out of here. He's gonna kill me." So Andre.
Oh.
Because they had a match. He was doing a shoot and fucking him up. And he ran out the ring and fucking ran away during the fucking match.
Really?
It was, they did a 10 count or whatever.
Oh my God.
Was fucking him up, and he said, "Where you go?" He said, "I gotta get out of here. He's gonna kill me." So yeah, just like what was it? Hulk Hogan was saying. Randy said he said hated Randy Savage. Hated him with a passion.
Who, Andre?
Oh yeah, he said he'd laugh when they go to a house show and see that him and Andre will be wrestling in the match, and he said Randy Savage comes in, "Oh, hey Andre, brother, how are we gonna have this match?" And Andre had a thing with baby oil because Slim said, "No baby oil, get out." No baby oil, because he'd be sitting there playing cards. And he said he'd go on a match and would just torture his ass. So ripping his hair out from the roof. Like, "This is for you, Elizabeth." Like, wow. So just would fuck him up during the fucking match.
I remember seeing like a documentary, I think it was ESPN or something like that. And Tim White was like his best friend.
His handler.
His handler.
Like a handler would drive him from place to place. It's like, all right, boss, where we're headed. So, was it Jake Roberts had a story that when he first got into wrestling, he was a referee.
Yeah, I remember.
And he said he had a job. He had to take Andre 90 miles to the next show. So he said Andre gets in the back. It was like a white van. And he said he's in the back, and Andre's not saying nothing. So he said about 40 miles in, and so Andre was like,
pull over.
He's like, "Beer." As Jake is like, "Oh shit, it walks, it talks." And so he was like, "Now." And so he pulls over to a place, gets Andre an 18-pack of beer, and Jake Robert, he gets a 6-pack. And so he said, he was talking to him. He said, "I don't know about you guys, but like when I drink beer every 30 minutes, I've got to take a piss." So he said, I kept pulling over to the side of the road. Said, "You good back there, Andre?" He said, "Good." But he said he kept hearing, pop, 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 pop. And he said, "He's fucking with me. No way is he drinking all these fucking beers just, pop." So
right.
They finally get to the town, and he said, "I guess I'll help Andre with his thing." He said, "Hey, Andre, you want me to help you with the beer?" He said, "Finished." He went back there, and he was like, he didn't want to put his hands down because he said, "I didn't want my hands to touch giant piss."
Right.
And he said, this guy drove 90 fucking miles and drank 18 beers and didn't take a piss. Like he just like or drank a whole fucking 18-pack of beer, just kept putting the cans down.
Wow. Andre the Giant.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, just us two nerds sitting on the porch, Detroit, Michigan, and Jason, a 40-year-old freshman with Joe. Hit us up 298-7098. Hit me on Instagram at 40thefreshman and
great_Heron.
Great Heron. Two nerds, Detroit. We'll be back.